Okay, student friends, in the last lecture, we have seen what is the definition of pump. Okay, so pump is a mechanical device. That word is very much important. It is a mechanical device which is used to lift or convey the liquid from one place to another place. This device is very much useful for in a transportation of the liquid. अगर आपको एक जगह से दूसरी जगह लिक्विड को ले जाना है तो दिस पर्टिकुलर डिवाइस पंप इज वेरी मच हेल्पफुल एंड दैट्स व्हाई दिस पंप इज यूटिलाइज्ड और its application you can see at many places. As far as our domestic use is going to be concerned, we are using pump to pump the water, municipality water, from ground floor to the top floor. Only our work or our application is limited to that particular part. But if you will concentrate, you will come to know that at petrol pump, Bharat Petroleum or Hindustan Petroleum or any SR or something, the same mechanism it has been used. The main storage or tank of the petroleum is situated actually under the ground. Okay, the tank, it is buried in the ground, and from that particular storage to your petrol or fuel tank, the liquid or that petrol or diesel is transported with the help of pump. Means pump is a mechanical device used to lift the liquid. The pumping means, actually what do you mean by pumping? Pumping is just nothing but the adding the pressure energy to the liquid. And when you are going to add the pressure energy to the liquid, definitely liquid is going to change its position and displacement is going to be happen. So many kind of the mechanical devices like a piston, plunger, propeller, impeller, gears, screws, such a many mechanical elements are basically used in the pump. Means pump is nothing but the combination of such all elements, and it converts mechanical energy into hydraulic energy. Actually, four general types of the pump we are going to study, but out of that four general types, two types are not in your syllabus, two types are there for the syllabus: reciprocating pump and centrifugal pump. That rotary pump and jet pump, this is not in syllabus. This much part we have discussed in the last lecture. Okay, now today we are going to start with the new bit of this particular chapter which is mentioned in the syllabus, and that is nothing but the classification of the pump. Okay, so we will move towards this classification of the pump. So you are observing the empty screen now. Okay, and one by one the component will come and we are going to study it. So classification of the pump, very important bit is there. I requesting you, please be ready with your pen and try to draw this particular classification in your notebook. Try to copy out it because it is very much important, and it will, the question, the theoretical question definitely may be asked. Please classify the pump, or please explain classification of the pump, or write a note on classification of pump. And this particular diagram is very much important as far as classification of pump is going to be concerned. So in classification of pump, this pump is subdivided into two important categories. Pump is subdivided into two categories. Always keep in mind, this pump is very much important mechanical device, and two categories are positive displacement pump and rotodynamic pump. Positive displacement pump and rotodynamic pump. Now, once again, this positive displacement and rotodynamic pump are subdivided into two categories. See, पंप के दो कैटेगरीज हैं और इन दो कैटेगरी के भी और दो कैटेगरी हैं. This positive displacement pump is once again subdivided into reciprocating pump and a rotary pump. Okay, and this first type, reciprocating pump, is subdivided into single acting reciprocating pump and double acting reciprocating pump. Next is the rotary pump, which is subdivided into gear, vane, and a lobe pump. Gear pump, vane pump, and lobe pump. Then the second type, rotodynamic pump, they are also subdivided in a two categories. First one is radial flow pump and second one is axial flow pump. So centrifugal pump is an excellent example of this radial flow pump, and axial flow pump is excellent example of, sorry, screw pump is excellent example of axial flow pump. So in this way, total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 names of the pump you will have to keep your mind. You will have to keep in your mind. You will have to, you should be in a position to recall it at the time of the examination if they are going to ask you the classification of pump. Pump is subdivided into two, positive displacement and a rotodynamic pump. Positive displacement pump is going to be subdivided into two types, reciprocating pump and a rotary pump. Then this reciprocating pump is subdivided into single acting and double acting. Rotary pump is subdivided into gear pump, vane pump, and lobe pump. Then rotodynamic pump means radial flow pump and axial flow pump. Radial flow, example of radial flow is centrifugal pump. An example of axial flow pump is a screw pump. Okay. Now we will just going to see what is that actually the classification. So the positive displacement pump, it means in this particular category of the pump, your liquid is displaced in a forward direction. Understand? And that's why the name positive displacement has been provided over here. In this positive displacement pump, the first category is of the reciprocating pump. Now you know the reciprocation. What do you mean by reciprocation? It is nothing but to and fro motion, up and down motion. If it is repeating continuously, then we can say that it is a reciprocating motion. जब up और down continuously motion होता है किसी element का, तो हम उसे कहते हैं reciprocation. The example of that reciprocation is nothing but your needle of your sewing machine. अपने घर में जो कपड़े बनाने की, कपड़े बुनने की जो मशीन होती है, उसकी जो नीडल होती है, वो रेसिप्रोकेशन एक्शन का एक एक्सेलेंट एग्जांपल है. हाउ इट मूव्स इन जस्ट up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down continuously. It is reciprocating. So this particular reciprocating pump means their mechanical elements are reciprocating in a given direction. Then these are subdivided into two important categories. Number one, single acting reciprocating and double acting reciprocating. Now single acting reciprocating means name itself suggests, उसका नाम खुद ब खुद बयां करता है कि single acting reciprocating pump, it means only one mechanical element in that particular reciprocating pump is in motion. And double acting means two mechanical elements in that reciprocating pump are in to and fro motion. Is it clear to everybody? Reciprocating pump,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
mechanical
Yes, sir.
element. If single mechanical element is moving, then it is single acting reciprocating pump, and double acting mechanical element is, means double mechanical elements are in moving, then we can say it is double acting reciprocating pump. Then second type of this positive displacement pump is a rotary pump. Actually, what do you mean by rotary pump? Rotary means what? Rotary means in a rotation. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
hello, sir.
Uh,
Sir, definition of the pump is so that it use it to lift convey, use it to lift or convey the liquid from one place to another place.
then now we are just concentrate on rotary pump. Okay. Rotary pump means what? Rotary pump means the mechanical elements which are used in that pump are in rotation. Rotation means they are making the continuously rotary action. So here in this rotary pump, gear pump, vane pump, and lobe pump are used. Gear pump, now in the introductory part, you have seen what do you mean by gear? Okay, so these gears are engaged with each other in such a way that the rotational motion of that gear is responsible for the generating the proper mechanism to pump the liquid. तो गियर उसमें असेंबली में ऐसे बिठाए जाते हैं, ऐसे कनेक्ट किए जाते हैं कि जब वो मूव होते हैं तो वहां जो मैकेनिज्म पंप के लिए चाहिए वो जनरेट होता है, एंड द लिक्विड गेट लिफ्टेड फ्रॉम वन पोजीशन टू अनदर पोजीशन. This rotary pump, the second important that concept is a vane pump. The vanes are put in the mechanism of the pump, and with the help of that vanes we can pump the water. Then third type is a lobe. Lobe is nothing but the same structure, somewhat little bit same structure like a gear, but it is not exactly like the gear. गियर का जो स्ट्रक्चर रहता है कि गियर एक दूसरे में एंगेज हो जाते हैं, गियर के जो टिप रहते हैं वो एक दूसरे में एंगेज हो जाते हैं, ये लोब भी एक दूसरे में एंगेज हो जाते हैं, लेकिन इसका जो स्ट्रक्चर है वो गियर टिप जैसे नहीं रहता है. इट इज क्वाइट टोटली डिफरेंट. When we are going to see this gear pump, vane pump and lobe pump, we will definitely concentrate, or you will understand what exactly the structure of gear pump, vane pump and lobe pump. Now in a classification part, I will not invest lot of time to explaining it. Now we will move towards this rotodynamic pump. What do you mean by rotodynamic pump? Rotodynamic means it is combination of the two words, roto and dynamic. Means it is in a rotation also. The mechanical element which are present in this particular component, these are in a rotation, and at the same time these are in a moving. It is going to transfer the liquid which is present in that particular pump from one point to another with the help of this rotational motion. There is a slight difference in a rotary pump and rotodynamic pump, and what exactly that difference is there, we are going to study when we will concentrate on centrifugal pump, because centrifugal pump is in our syllabus. Now after studying this rotodynamic pump, these are subdivided into radial flow and axial flow. Now its name itself suggests that radial flow means the flow, it is in circular direction. Understand? It is in the flow of liquid is in circular direction, and axial flow, it means the flow of liquid in a straight direction. I'm telling straight. I'm not telling that bottom to top. Straight means in the same straight way. Straight way means in line. Okay. So liquid, when there is a displacement in this liquid in a just a straight direction, then such kind of the pump is known as the axial flow pump. And screw pump is an excellent example of this axial flow pump. So I request you that please write down this, or please draw this table, this chart in your notebook, because classification point of view, this diagram is very much important. And when the question will be asked, maybe in a write a short note or explain in that particular case, you should be in a position to draw it. Mr. Abhishek, don't make any kind of the scratches over here. So you will have to draw this in your notebook. Okay, I will wait 2 minutes, and I think only names you will have to write. So you please start drawing it in your notebook. Now we will concentrate on the first type of the pump, which is nothing but the reciprocating pump. And this is an excellent example of single acting reciprocating pump. Means in classification, we are concentrating towards this single acting reciprocating pump and double acting reciprocating pump. Means in positive displacement, the first type is of the reciprocating pump. And out of those reciprocating pumps, single acting and double acting we are going to see. So now we are going to discuss the single acting reciprocating pump. Okay. So let us start single acting reciprocating pump. So this is nothing but the construction of single acting reciprocating pump. Okay. So here you can see, I'll start actually whenever, always keep in mind, whenever you want to explain something related with any diagram or any structure, either you will have to start explaining from the top or from the bottom. Understand? So we will start here from the bottom. So this is a sump. Sump is nothing but the collection of the liquid. And time being, we will assume that we are going to pump the water from lower end to higher end. Okay. So this is the sump of water, we can say. यानी कि पानी का जो स्टोरेज है उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? सम्प कहते हैं. Then you can see a L-shaped pipe which is put in the sump. And here there is an imaginary line you can see, you can observe over here. So sump का जो top level है, from that particular point to midpoint of this particular imaginary up to imaginary line, whatever height is present over here, it is known as a suction head. यानी कि संप का जो वाटर लेवल है, वो वाटर लेवल से लेके ये जो इमेजिनरी सेंटर लाइन आपको दिख रही है, ये जो डिस्टेंस है, that particular height is known as a suction head. Okay. Suction means what? Suction, it means just we are going to fetch the air present in that particular portion and we want to create a vacuum. This particular action is known as a suction. हम किसी पाइप में से खींच के हवा निकाल देते हैं और वैक्यूम जनरेट करते हैं, उसे कहते हैं सक्शन। जब हम कुछ जूस वगैरह होता है वो स्ट्रॉ का यूज करके जब हम उसे सक करते हैं, हम जब खींचते हैं तो एक्चुअली क्या होता है कि उसमें से जो एयर है वो एयर खींचने की वजह से वहां वैक्यूम जनरेट होता है और उस वैक्यूम की जगह जो लिक्विड प्रेजेंट है वो लिक्विड ले लेता है। एक्चुअली सेम थिंग इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन ओवर हियर। सो दिस इज द सक्शन हेड। और सक्शन हेड से जहां वाटर की डिलीवरी यानी वाटर बॉटम लेवल से टॉप लेवल तक पहुंच जाने के बाद जहां से बाहर थ्रो किया जाता है वहां तक की जो हाइट है उसे हम कहते हैं डिलीवरी हेड। सो हियर फर्स्ट नंबर इज गिवन टू द सक्शन हेड एंड सेकंड नंबर इज गिवन टू द डिलीवरी हेड। This particular pipe up to suction head is known as a suction pipe, and the pipe at delivery head it is known as the delivery pipe. The two words are very much important: suction head, delivery head, suction pipe, delivery pipe. जो वाटर लेवल के टॉप से जो इमेजिनरी लाइन है वहां तक का जो डिस्टेंस है उसे हम कहते हैं सक्शन हेड, उस हाइट को हम कहते हैं सक्शन हाइट। और उस मिड पॉइंट से आगे का जो डिस्टेंस है ऊपर तक का डिलीवरी एंड तक का उसे हम कहते हैं डिलीवरी हेड। और ये डिलीवरी करने वाले पाइप को हम कहते हैं डिलीवरी पाइप। ओके, नाउ हियर यू कैन ऑब्जर्व देयर इज अ mechanism attached to this particular pump structure. You can see the cylinder and piston arrangement here. This is the piston and this is the cylinder of that particular piston. And crank pin and crank mechanism is structured over here. Actually, what do you mean by crank pin? What do you mean by crank? What do you mean by this connecting rod? This all part we are going to see in detail when we are going to study its structure. But time being, you can just see this is a very simple structure. In this simple structure, piston and this piston cylinder arrangement has been provided to the pipe of this reciprocating pump. So this is about the introduction of the pump. In depth, we are going to discuss this single acting reciprocating pump tomorrow. Time being, just keep in your mind, we have studied the classification and we have just started looking towards structure of single acting reciprocating pump. How it works, we will see it in tomorrow. So have a nice day. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.